welcome to another video. This one's gonna look a little bit different. Well, I don't know how different it'll look, but I got a new camera and I have been using it. I just don't feel like using it right now because it's so much effort. It's February 22nd, I remember that. I wanted to do a little productive like day in the life vlog because my boyfriend's working today and there is a lot of stuff that I need to do today. I have like an entire list that I wrote down and I'll show you guys probably later because I need to jump in the shower right now, which was on my list. I need to jump in the shower right now and get clean so that I can get ready because it's like 9 o'clock now and I need to be out the door by 9:30 to go get breakfast with my boyfriend. So yeah. So for the first time in my life, and my mom's not gonna believe this when she watches it, I took a short shower. I hopped in at like 9, I got in at 9:07, and it's 9:20ish now. Me putting on lotion and getting dressed. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little teensy weensy, lots a bit nervous to wear what I'm wearing today because I'm wearing like flare jeans and this sweatshirt specifically. It's my boyfriend's from New Hampshire when we went, but it's not a like double XL, which is what I've been wearing forever, but especially the last couple months I've only been wearing oversized stuff because I have issues with how I look. The reason I'm freaking out is because my boyfriend's working today, right, and he works with kids and their breakfast is at 9:30, so I'm going with him to have breakfast because you're allowed to do that. But then after he's taking them all like shopping and he told me to come with them, so I'm like, okay, I'll go with. So I need, an outfit. And I'm just like, ugh. So I don't know if I'll switch into my Hot Topic, like my giant Hot Topic sweater. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of freaking out, I guess. I'm gonna go and do my makeup really quick, because I don't want to do it on camera. But, yeah, just ranting for a second. Okay, so I should hopefully look a little different because I'm using my camera now because I should be in my house for the rest of the day. We went on a little field trip to the store and I got some skincare stuff. Like, the only cool thing I got was this body scrub because I've been needing a new one because I just ran out of all my stuff. And I like watermelon. So there we go. So I'm gonna talk about my to-do list right now for a second. It's noon and my boyfriend should be coming back at 12:15. Like he's on break for 2 hours-ish. So during that time I want to kind of take his help to help clean the house a bit, so I'm not doing it all by myself. But I divided everything into what I have to do today, what I could possibly do if given the time, and then what I want to do but I'll be fine with if I can't do it today. So on my to-do list was take a shower and skincare because I've been slacking on that, and I'm actually going to check that off right here because I did both of those this morning. I also want to make sure that I redo all of the laundry, get it all washed and dried today. Do the dishes and put the dishes away. I want to make the bed and that'll probably be the first thing that I do because it's simple. And I really want to tidy up my office because it's a mess. Things that I could possibly do today is clean the bathroom, which will probably be moved to must do because it's a little messy, but it's fine, but I want to clean it. So I could clean the bathroom. So I don't know chore wise how I'm going to do everything because I also need to read all of my business homework, which I haven't been able to do all week, and she alluded to us having a documentary to watch, so I probably have to watch and take notes on that. And then I also have I have homework to do for my drawing classes. For one of them, I have to draw a bunch of different heads, which will be fine, so I might even just do that tomorrow. And then for my drawing 2 class, we have to get at least a third of the way done with our colored pencil pieces by Tuesday. So I want to, I colored a lot on Thursday, so I don't have too much to do on that one either, actually. So yeah, but I have kind of a lot of things to do today. So I think I'm gonna go and clean the bedroom first because like collecting laundry and stuff, and then doing the bed. Everything in my office is gonna come later. So my boyfriend came back and I cleaned up my room before he came back from work, and then we watched an episode of Breaking Bad, and he's out cleaning the kitchen right now, so I'm gonna try and clean my office. So I'm on the floor because I was cleaning on the floor, and then I had to change the SD card on the floor because I ran out of space. My office isn't really as clean as I'd like it to be, but I do need to start on homework like now, so I'm going to do that. I'm probably gonna tidy up like a couple other things off camera because there are like some things on the floor that like I need to put away, but it's not like, so yeah, I'm just gonna do all of that really quick, and then I'm gonna start my homework. So right now I am trying to log into my Blackboard and watch this HBO documentary on Elizabeth Holmes. She was the person who basically did that like huge fraud scandal in Silicon Valley about the blood testing. I do remember hearing about this, not from the time because I think this happened in like 2008, but I think just from stuff my mom's interested in because she's really interested in like medical stuff. Yeah, so we're watching a documentary about her, which is cool. So that means I could probably do some of my drawing work, or more than likely not do too much during this. So great, yeah. So I haven't been taking notes because I don't care, but I am like an hour through this documentary and working on my still life color thing. You could probably see in the background my iPad because we're supposed to use a reference photo, and so this is the one I'm going off of. Hold up. Oh, help. So, okay, reference photo, right here. This is hard. Reference photo, reference photo. You know, we're working on it. I'm getting bored though, and it's kind of hard to work on this table because it's a lot shakier than the desks we have at school. So I think for now I'm just going to just hang out and finish the documentary and do my quizzes and stuff. So I just finished the documentary on Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos and everything like that. But it's 5:20, which means I don't have time to start my quiz because those usually take me about 20-ish minutes. And at 5:30, I have to leave to go to Boyfriend with my dinner, so. To go to dinner with my boyfriend. There you go. So, oh, I don't think I have checked on the laundry since my boyfriend put that in. So I believe that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to switch it over and you should see me when I get back from dinner and start like doing the work. I don't think I already forgot what I showed you with this, but I did this much stuff. I don't know if I did any more off camera or not. I already forgot, but yeah. So that means I am done with my business work for the week, or not for the week, for last week, because instead of doing it super early like I did last semester, I literally have to wait until a day or two before it's due, which has been driving me insane because that's not the type of person I am, but it's fine because I'm still doing it in time, technically. But I literally don't have time throughout the week to do any of this stuff otherwise, so we're good. I'm debating what to do next. Maybe I should study some heads, but I also don't really want to, so who knows. Yeah. So before, I am going to start drawing some heads, but before I continue watching Steven Universe and drawing a little bit, I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of the sketchbook I've been using for school. I've obviously been completing it more than my other one because I have to use this one comparatively. I kind of wish I just grabbed my normal sketchbook instead of this because I've already done like this much of it, which I think is about as much as I've done in the sketchbook in 3 years, so it's whatever. I don't remember, well, okay, so I filmed out like this kind of like a week and a half of like just schoolwork, but it didn't really have like a specific focus or anything, so I don't know if I'm even gonna edit it or whatever, but so like I may or may not have that one up, and I know that I showed a lot of this stuff in there, but I'm gonna show it again now just in case I delete that video because I didn't even film an ending for it, so I don't know. But yeah, so I just want to show like a little flip through of the sketchbook, and I should do it like top down, but I don't. So this is the first page. I used this other sketchbook first and I hated it because it was basically just printer paper, so I ripped the pages out. And like these are some thumbnails and blueprints for our like first drawing project, and these were just some doodles I did in class of Golden Glen. And then here's some more thumbnails for the ballpoint piece we did. It was like we had to empty a pen, and if I do the other video then you've seen that already, but you've seen all of this already. But here's like some studies of hands and stuff that I did. Oh, yeah, some studies of hands. Oh, and I'll show that. Then we started getting into like using colored pencils, and like we had to do warm-ups for them and stuff. And like I had to shade a ball, and I did a rainbow because I thought it was cool. I don't know, just thought it looked neat, and I kind of like that it looks like thermal, you know. And then just some drawings. We did this one to like study proportions of the figure, and like I'm kind of ahead in that regard in my figure class, but it's still cool to just be able to be like back to basics, you know. Also, I listened to Perverts by Ethel Cain during one of my class sessions, and that was the worst mistake of my life. I love Ethel Cain. Perverts was not for me, and made me spiral a little bit, but I was listening to Vacillator, and I heard The Thing, so I thought this was just funny. And then also this apple that I really like. Like I did not care about this apple, and it just came out so good. And then we were learning about like contrapposto poses, which is basically like this like Greek principle of look at Greek statues, and they all have this thing with the hips and the shoulders going on, and that's basically it. Then I had to do like we had to go to our school gallery and take a bunch of notes on some things that were there, and it was crazy. And then here's some more of the colored pencil we're doing. This was a like draft sketch. It's fully colored in, but it's basically a warm-up of the piece we were doing, so the one I'm working on right now. And this looks better than that one, but that's because I like working tiny. And then we're studying faces. That's why my homework is to draw heads. And I drew some of my classmates. This is my friend Aylin. And then my professor brought her husband in because our model canceled on us, and she had him play guitar. And so this one I was really far away, so it's like kind of really stiff and like just jank. But this one I got like up close for. So much better. So much better. But yeah. So that's kind of it, and I'm gonna probably fill up these 2 pages of heads and watch Steven Universe Teacher. So yeah. So it's like almost 8 o'clock at night, and I'm kind of tired. So I think I'm going to do a final checkup on the laundry because I forgot to, and then I'm going to lay down in my room. But I want to show you guys all the faces that I did. Some of them are kind of chopped, if I'm being honest, but that's because I was trying to be more realistic than usual. I have a really hard time with realism, if I'm being honest, but I think my observation skills are getting a lot better, so there's that. But yeah, they're kind of chopped, but I was just trying to like especially draw a lot more diversity than I usually do, because everything kind of looks really stagnant in my art style. So I wanted to try and draw more like ethnic features and like different ages and stuff. But yeah, so I think some of them were good, some of them weren't, but I don't have the strength to care anymore. So I'm really tired, and yeah. So I'm going to end the video here because I am in my pajamas and I have a video. Yeah, I have a video about Edith Finch on right now, and I'm tired, and I don't think I'm gonna sleep yet because my boyfriend gets back at like 10, I think. Or I don't know. But it's only like 8:30, so it's not like bedtime or anything. But I've been drawing a little bit, and I'll show you what I've been doing. I don't know if you know what these things are called. They're called adoptables, and it's basically like you design characters and people buy them, and I don't quite get it because I like designing my own characters, but I kind of want to get into it, so I made all these little characters. So this one's like Neapolitan ice cream, and I just wanted to do something cool for that. And I keep seeing like all these outfits on Pinterest made out of ties, so I made one there, and then I made this like music themed one, and I have like a Pinterest. Hi, say hi to my cat. He's the worst. But so I have this little Pinterest board that I just like have a lot of inspiration from, and yeah, I don't know, I'm too nervous to actually like put those up for sale, but I want to because I need to make money and nobody commissions me. So if you want to, you should do that. They're always open, they're on Ko-Fi. But self-promo aside, I'm gonna be ending the video here. I hope this was mildly entertaining or something for you, and yeah, it was nice to like record again. Hopefully I'll edit this soon so that I can start scheduling more videos, so yeah. Alright, bye!